Guys, I could not get in here fast enough to tell you about this movie. To tell you how fucking stupid it is. Hey guys, welcome to Happywax TV. So, wow. Tonight we're talking about the 90-minute waste of time called Don't Look Back. God damn, man, this movie is written and directed by Jeffrey Reddick. If you're not familiar with his name, he is the guy that wrote and pretty much created the Final Destination series. Those movies, without a doubt, are horror movie classics, at least the first two anyways. They were something new, something different, you know, they just worked. And then we come to this fucking movie. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, man, this movie it's fucking terrible. Like, it's beyond terrible. It starts out stupid and it progressively gets stupider as it goes along. Like, it's terrible. It's a fucking terrible movie. I don't even know if I'm going to recommend this one. I'm going to give it a rating right now if you don't want to hear me rant on about it for the next couple of minutes. I would probably give this movie a 2. Like, 2 out of 10. Like, it is that bad. The story is like, listen, if you can't guess what's going to happen in this movie, like, I don't know. Like, it's so lazily written. There's parts in this movie. Okay, I thought for sure we were past the point. You know, in horror movies or thrillers or whatever, you know how when they turn the TV set on and it's at the exact moment that the news clip is happening or there's a certain clue they need to find? Like, I thought we were beyond that. I thought we were, you know, as horror writers progress and get better, they get past that, because I mean, that's just, you know, it worked for a while and it's stupid and lazy and silly. Now, not once, okay, but I counted 4 times she turns the fucking TV on in this movie at the exact moment that either there was a clue being given or the exact time frame of the newscast was, you know, of the part that she wanted to hear. Like, really? Are we back to that fucking stupidity again when it comes to writing? Like, holy fuck. Anyways, let me get into it here. So let me read the synopsis. When a young woman overcomes her traumatic past, and she's among several witnesses who see a man fatally assaulted and don't intervene, they find themselves targeted by someone or something out for revenge. Okay, so basically, this movie stars Courtney Bell, who plays Caitlin Kramer. Okay, so the movie starts off, it's her birthday, her dad's over, people break into her house, they shoot her dad, they knock her out. I don't know, she's in a coma or whatever, but it fast forwards to 9 months later. You know, she sees her dad die, sort of thing, blah, blah, blah. So she's dealing with that in the back of her head. Anyways, 9 months later, she's out for a jog. She drops her water bottle. I can't remember what the guy's name, it doesn't matter. He picks it up, gives it to her, you know, seems like a nice guy, blah, blah, blah. Seconds later, he gets the shit beat out of him so badly that he dies right there in the park, okay? And this whole movie revolves around I can't remember the exact number, it's like 5 or 6 people that witnessed it. And I understand the message, okay? Like, there is a message here, and it's about, like, how many times we watched YouTube videos or just any videos in general of somebody in trouble. And he, you know, the first, like, 2 minutes of this movie is pretty good through the opening credits, because they show scenes where, you know, people are getting beaten up, or, you know, somebody gets hit by a car and he lays on the street for 5 minutes, or just people in who need help. Do you know what I mean? Like, that have been hurt. And you know, we as a society are more opted nowadays to film it than actually help the person, right? That's the whole premise of this fucking movie. And that's what happens here. This guy gets the shit kicked out of him. And you know, he's laying there dying, saying, help me, help me. And these people, you know, do nothing. They just stand there and watch. The one guy films it. You know what I mean? And Caitlin does the same thing. But eventually she, you know, smartens up and clues in and grabs the guy's phone who's filming it and calls the police. Well, that's what this leads to now. Is now they're starting to see, or at least Caitlin is starting to see images of this guy that got killed, you know. And is it her? Is it him? You know, coming to haunt her, or you know, in like Final Destination, if you cheat death, it'll eventually come for you. Or is that's the whole mystery behind this movie? Is this guy coming back to get the people that didn't help him? Who cares? Who cares? Because it doesn't work. I'm telling you straight up, you will not care about any of these fucking people in this movie. Not one. Not one. You know what this movie reminds me of? And I was thinking about this. Okay, so I don't know how old you guys are. I'm 49, okay? And back in the day when I was a kid, Scooby Doo used to be the shit, okay? It was the best cartoon on TV. You know, there's the Flintstones and the Jetsons and stuff like that. But Scooby Doo was awesome, you know, with his mysteries. Like, I'm talking old Scooby Doo, okay? You wouldn't miss an episode. They were fucking amazing, all right? But then somebody in Scooby Doo headquarters had the fucking genius idea of, hey, let's give Scooby Doo another partner, okay, other than Fred and Wilma and Thelma. Let's get a character called Scrappy Doo. You know, his little fucking cousin who's not afraid of anything. And I'm like, as soon as they introduce Scrappy Doo into fucking Scooby Doo, that whole series just went for a big shit. And I never watched it again. It was fucking stupid. And that's exactly what this fucking show is like. It's terrible. It's like a fucking Scooby Doo mystery, only it's the Scrappy Doo episodes that you don't want to kind of figure out with Scooby Doo who the killer might be. You just want to punch your fucking TV screen because it's so stupidly and lazily written. Like, it's come on, guys. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, this movie is fucking terrible, okay? Like, I could sit here and go on and on and on about, you know, I just did, about how lazily it's written. Do you know what I mean? How obvious it is what's going to happen in the next scene. Like, nothing. If you can't figure out who the killer is, and it's so funny because I don't know if he thinks we're idiots as an audience. You know what I mean? Because he even does this old cliche where in the third act, you know, everybody that's Caitlin's friend is now sketchy. You know what I mean? Like, her boyfriend is sketchy now. The detective is sketchy now. Like, it's like, come on, man. Really? Like, you wrote fucking Final Destination and then you pull this shit off? Like, honestly, who sits around in a boardroom watching this movie before it gets released and saying, yep, that movie's that's a keeper right there. That's what we're going to put our money behind. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ. Anyways, if you think I'm over exaggerating, watch it. It's out now. I'm not going to recommend it. And if you do watch it and you hate it, it's on you, because I'm telling you, this is one of the stupidest, laziest fucking movies I have seen this year. Actually, not even just this year, in a while. It's terrible, man. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know what else to say about it. I think I've said all I could say. So anyways, I'm going to end it there. But don't look back. Yeah, don't look back at this movie. I certainly know I fucking won't. I'll never think about this flick again. But goddamn, man, it is fucking terrible. Anyways, guys, if you've had the displeasure of watching this pile of shit, let me know what you thought about it. And if you haven't, and you want a good laugh, and you want to make sure, you know, just to make sure I'm not over-exaggerating as to how fucking terrible this movie is, go rent it. Go spend $5. Watch it. I guarantee you'll shut this movie off, you know, probably about 20 minutes into it. It is fucking terrible. The ending is terrible. Just when you think it's over, they give you a second ending, which is fucking stupid and makes no sense. And then when you think that ending's over and the movie's fine, I can go shut this piece of shit. No. They give you a third ending. 3 endings. Why does this pile of shit need 3 endings? I don't know, but go watch it and then maybe you can tell me why. So anyways, don't look back. It's out now. Terrible fucking movie, guys. And until next time, stay scared.